The crops are all growing well. It was too damp to roll these oats after drilling in the autumn, so Stuart is rolling them now with the 880 to push down stone so they're not picked up by the combine. This is particularly important in the oats, as bad weather at harvest time may flatten them in places. Plus, a short stubble height is desirable to gain as much straw as possible for baling. Late April, and the fertiliser spreader is back on the 880 to apply the last dose of nitrogen on the winter barley. The weather is definitely warming up, so one of the doors has been removed from the 880's Secura cab.
We changed the wheels around on the 880 now, so we've gotten up the proper wheels, what she should have on, what she had when she was new, 12 or 1132s, and front wheels are on 619s, and we've got them inside out. Of course, I can put the big front wheels back on again then without helping the axles in or out, because I'll have to go on once more for the beat, but I always be using them inside out, but they're alright, they keep alright, make the bearings a bit loose, but keep the job going.
A couple of days later, and Tony is spraying manganese on spring barley today using the 880. It's actually a different Ransomes Cropguard sprayer than we saw earlier. One is used for cereals, and this one is usually used for sugar beet work, as Tony explains.
Ransomes Cropguard 105 Super sprayer on the back. Of course, the Super is so you can shut each side of the bums off. The ordinary ones didn't, but this one you can shut the sides off. This one is one of two I've got. This one we've got cool nozzles on, so she sprays about 8 gallons an acre. The other one sprays about 12 gallons an acre, that's got fan jets. This one has got filters in line as well, so that get the muck out so the smaller nozzles they don't block up. It's a 1968 sprayer. This one, as I say, got floating booms on. She's something we built in the workshop because I never could get the bloody things to float, but this one actually floats. So you can, so did the other one actually, they both float. But this one does as well, so you can get them so she'll ride the contours better. She's also got the pump that's bolted to the PTO shaft, which you know the original ones did have. And this one is also totally original on all the, where you shut the booms off and switch her on and everything, where the other one isn't. It's one of two, but this one is the oldest one of the two. We sprayed with these little old sprayers up till sort of the mid-80s. I probably only had one then actually. Didn't have two at that time, up till the mid-80s, and then bought a Berto, 180 gallon Berto, which we used for a few years, but I got disappointed with that because that was too heavy, especially on the sugar beet, and that used to make big old ruts in the beet and one thing and another. So I went back to these again, and you know, with the bigger tyres on, one thing and another, they didn't make so many ruts, and so we've been using them up till now. And we now started this year again, started using the Berto at this time of the year, so we don't cut into the ground with it. Simple as that.